Hello, my name's Steve, and this is Embrace the Question. I have 3 minutes or less to provoke you to the more of God. Now, what I'm going to do today is talk about embracing the question. People don't like questions. They want to be taught exactly what to believe so that there are no more questions. But what I want to get across to you is that God always provokes us to more by asking us the next question, whatever that might be. When we see Jesus teaching in the temple at the age of 12, what is he doing? Not only is he teaching, but he's asking questions. Now that's part of the rabbinic culture. That is how the rabbis taught, which is why Jesus was being taught to ask questions. When we see Jesus in his ministry, he's always asking questions. The teachers of the law would come to him and say, "Tell us about John. Where did he get his authority?" And Jesus would say, "You tell me about John. Where did his baptism come from?" Matthew 21. And the people would say, well, if we answer his authority came from men, then the men will get mad, the people get mad, and they believe that John was from God. If we say, well, John's authority came from God, then Jesus will respond by saying, why didn't you believe him when he told you that? The point is this. The people were not willing to answer the question. And the minute they said, well, we don't know, then the conversation was over. When we are not willing to answer the question, tackle the question, listen to the question, the conversation is typically over. It says we know all we want to know about a certain thing. So God is not going to press any answers upon us. He's going to wait until we are willing to again face the question. So when it comes to questions, embrace them. Understand that God is inviting us to more with these questions. We should always be willing to learn and always be willing to say that we are not an expert. The minute we say we're an expert at the things of God, then we have driven up a tent stake and said, this is as far as I'm going to take my learning, and we've set our ceiling. So I want to encourage you. Questions are okay. We have to be willing to have conversations, even hard ones, awkward ones, ones that nobody really is wanting to have, but we have to be willing to have the conversation in order to grow in the Spirit. So until next time, peace and blessings, and if you like this kind of teaching, then I invite you to subscribe. Thank you.